victory, and they put us in a great position to pass to the next round for the World Cup. And I'm just excited for the group of guys that came here. It was a lot of we're missing a lot of guys, a lot of important guys in our team, and we did it. We did it without them, and I know they are really happy right now. They couldn't come, they couldn't be here, and we just did it for our country, and we did it for our families.
Hi, guys. Joe Varden from The Athletic. We're the sports department for the New York Times. Congratulations on the win. I wanted to know first, my Spanish is terrible. When you were chanting at the end of the game.
But you can talk Spanish, no problem.
No, it's
We
bad.
understand everything. Every language we understand.
I know that. I know that. What were you saying out there?
I was telling my guys that nobody believing in us. Everybody doubt that we can win this game because the group that came here, it's a lot of young guys. It's a lot of guys that just play in the Dominican Republic. So I told him in the halftime, I'm like, if we can do this, we can do this, and I'm really proud of you guys. To just the first 2 quarters, everybody was playing hard. So I was like, we got 20 more minutes. We did it, and I'm proud of you guys. And they were all excited.
Yeah. But I did want to know when you were celebrating, you guys were like doing like a chant together.
Oh, it's
Kind
like el grupito. It's like the small group.
Okay.
The small group did it.
Okay.
That's what we were saying. Yeah.
And then, Coach, you mentioned, or I think both of you have mentioned that you were shorthanded tonight. Why didn't you have some of the players that are normally on your team?
Why what?
Didn't you have some of the players who are normally playing for you? Why aren't they here tonight?
No, but well, because most of them play in Europe. They have a EuroLeague game today, and they don't allow them come to play, like Andre Felix or Sean Montero or Chris Duarte, Normally they play with us, but the rules say that they cannot play with us today.
Okay.
But I'm feel proud of this guy because they put a lot of effort, and now I'm very happy because now every player that come to the national team, they feel love for this country, for this flag, for this shirt. That's the most important for me, Represent your country with proud and put your all effort.
And then you were going up tonight against Wiseman, and obviously you played very well. Is that a matchup that you really wanted to get up for, just considering like where he was in the NBA draft a couple years ago and all those things?
Now, for me, I wasn't focused too much on one guy. I don't focus on one guy. I've been playing here. I play in the G League, play in the NBA. So for me, it's like I already know the game they played out here. So now that I'm in Europe, so it's a lot different. But here, I know the game. I've been playing here for so many years, college, professional basketball, everything. So I was excited for this matchup against him and against the other big. I look all of them. I just don't focus on one guy.
Yeah, and then I guess my last one, just for 3 quarters, you guys seem to be the faster team, and even the tougher team inside. Did you feel that? Did you feel that you were playing at a faster pace than they seem to be? For either you guys?
Yeah, I feel like his plan his plan was like to slow them down. His plan was to slow the Team USA down because you guys are bigger, faster, and everything. And he said that since the first day. Like, we cannot play the game they play because they're gonna beat us. They're more faster, they're more everything. So we just started to control the game, trying to control the game, play the 24 seconds. That's his plan. That's the goal right there.
Thank you.
Made everything.
Thank you.
Great
The
for
next
us.
game, he's gonna play more minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
And
you.
congratulations on the win. We will be back shortly with the USA.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
So Samaj will take you. to resume the press conference. Sadia, are we set? With U.S. coach Stephen Silas and Captain Brandon Knight. Coach, can you please just kind of, give us your point of view on the game?
Yeah, obviously Dominican Republic played very well. Give a lot of credit to them, especially the way they started the game. One of the things that we knew about them is that they can get off to a good start, and we had to do our best in the first 5 minutes to take care of that. And I think they started the game 11-0, and that put us behind the eight ball for sure. We turned the ball over a lot. 14 turnovers, and then the fouls, we just fouled incredibly too much, allowing them to make 28 free throws. So proud of the guys for fighting back for sure in the fourth quarter, but it is disappointing because we did have a good camp, and to come out here and lose this game is disappointing.
For either of you, how do you regroup? Obviously, a big task in the game on in Mexico here again on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of coaching this FIBA team is letting the guys kind of know what FIBA basketball is about, and let them know that when a team plays against the USA, we're going to get their best game for sure. And a lot of the things that we saw, that we said we saw tonight. So there's no more kind of letting them know what the FIBA game is about. Now they know. So coming into the Mexico game, we'll obviously have more focus and better understanding about what it's going to take. But Mexico's good. They are good. So we're going to have to play our best game.
And then, Brandon, what was the Dominican Republic doing on defense that made it so hard to come by points early on?
Like Coach said, we give them credit. They played extremely hard. But I think a lot of that was due to kind of self-infliction from a lack of just, being a little tight to start the game. Guys kind of overthinking a little bit. Starting with myself, so I got to do a better job getting guys organized and recognizing that early and maybe running some simpler stuff, just some drags to get us going, and just taking care of the ball. So I think when you have a couple turnovers to start the game off, they hit a couple shots, guys kind of get a little bit, they start thinking a little bit. And so I think, like I said, us starting the game like that, we just got to do a better job. So, like I said, kudos to them, but a lot of it was just based on things that we've practiced from the time that we got here. Everything that, the coaching staff of Coach Silas, everything that they said about FIBA basketball, every portion that we needed to win, they prepared us for it. We just got to do a better job of executing.
It's going to sound like looking for an excuse, and that's not it. But you have said that you talk a lot about what FIBA basketball is, and for the Americans, it is you have a new team almost every window. I mean, Brandon, you're one of two guys that played the last time. So you practice for a couple days, and then you come here, but your team's never played before together.
Right.
And so you have a tough couple minutes to start. Like, how hard is it to go from, one window to the next with new teams and be ready to play when you show up for that first game?
It's difficult. It's difficult. They were playing against teams that have been together for a while and have a way of playing, and we're trying to introduce a way of playing to new guys every time. So, yeah, it's difficult, but that's not, like you said, that's not an excuse, right? Like, I don't feel that at all. I feel like we could have executed better. I feel like we could have defended better. I feel like we could have played better offense. I feel like we did come out a little bit tight, and trying to figure out why that is. I think the care factor is such a big part of this group in particular. Every practice, like, the guys are just playing hard, working hard, and we have a very high care factor, and you could see it early because everybody's trying not to make mistakes, and everybody's trying to do what they're supposed to do, and it just didn't work out that way. And finally, towards the end of the game, we kind of started playing free and playing our game. But to answer your question, yeah, it is difficult to have a new group every time, but that's just the nature of FIBA basketball for us.
And then, Brandon, I know we talked a little bit about this in Atlanta, but the guys on this team, you when you ultimately qualify, you don't get to play in the World Cup. So what is the urgency or like Coach just mentioned the care factor? Like, can you explain like what the urgency is like for you guys in these qualifying tournaments and what the care factor is?
I would say it's a collective thing, right? Just from a standpoint of wearing USA and what comes with that, understanding the history behind it. So to come into an environment like this and not care is almost disrespectful to the people that came before us. So I can speak for myself and for the guys that a lot of the care factor is this brand is excellent. And so to be chosen is an honor. To be chosen to go on this court and play basketball at all is an honor, but to be, with the USA, it takes another step up. So that care factor is understanding the brand, understanding what it represents, understanding, like I said, the opportunity. And then from an individual standpoint, it's anytime you go on the court as a basketball player, this is how we feed our family. So if you don't have a care factor, you got kids to feed and goals to try to achieve, that doesn't motivate you. I don't know what else will.
And then my last one, Stephen, you mentioned that it has been a good camp. I just wondered, you have two recent NBA guys around here in James and Roddy, and just what have you seen from them in practice and then also a little bit tonight?
Yeah, with Wise, you can see he belongs on an NBA roster. Like, he's long, he can play pick and roll defense. In the fourth quarter, we switched everything, and he was able to contain the basketball. He rebounds, he blocks shots. He's a little rusty, scoring around the hoop was a little bit tough for him, but he belongs on an NBA roster. James Wiseman does belong on an NBA roster. And then Roddy, he's like a guy that I wish I could just keep coaching, because he can do so many things. He's so versatile. He can play so many different positions. And part of this whole thing is figuring out the playing groups. And without a scrimmage, without, we're playing against each other. So how do these guys play well together? And he's been very good in our scrimmages. And then tonight was good as well. And same thing with Brandon. I mean, shoot, he should be in the league too. He should, because the teams need a veteran presence who can tell guys what this is all about, but also go out and play, and do it that way. So, yeah, we have a bunch of good guys on this team. Elfrid Payton, same thing. Just disappointing, man. Disappointing that we lost this game.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. We
Thank you,
will see you
guys.
back here Sunday.